We go back to mediation. She wants to address then her kind of friendship issues with the stolen money, so we can kind of address both of those and maybe come to a compromise with the boyfriend and your friends.
All right.
Is there anything that we've discussed in mediation that I should not bring back to the group?
No, I'm an open book.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get Jen back and we'll continue mediation. Okay, so we just had our caucuses with both of you. And so Jen, do you want to tell us a little bit about what we talked about?
So we talked about how I thought that it would be a good idea because of like the whole situation with my boyfriend. Like maybe I talk to him or like all three of us talk together. I don't know like which would be best. And then figure out like tell him, because like I didn't notice, so like obviously he didn't notice like the things that you thought. And so I thought maybe if we, or I think it might work best if like I just talk to him, and then like you can like tell me if you notice like that he acted differently.
Okay.
And then like I start trying to like watch for his behavior too.
So you want to do a one-on-one talk first and kind of see if that works?
I think that if both of us talk to him at the same time, it might be a little overwhelming, especially because he's going to be like blindsided by it, and like because you don't like him, I don't want him to like feel uncomfortable.
Okay. Does that seem reasonable to you?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you guys will talk one-on-one first, and you'll kind of let her know that it's going okay. And so just to kind of have the details worked out here, if you don't feel that it's going okay, what will we do from there?
I'm just gonna straight up talk to him. I don't even care.
Okay.
Because, you know, at this point it's not even an issue between me and Jen anymore, because, you know, like Jen already told him about it, and that's gonna be an issue between me and him.
Okay. So in the future you're just gonna go talk to him if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Does that seem reasonable to you?
I think it's a little unreasonable, but at the same time, like I understand why. Maybe just like tell me first that you're gonna talk to him, and then go talk to him.
I can't promise that, because I mean, if it's in the moment and it's like really making me mad, like I'm just gonna do it, you know. Because then also I feel kind of shady if I'm just like keep like, you know, getting upset by this and then just always like going to you to like, you know, tell you my problems like you're my mother or something to take care of it. Like I'm an adult, you know, I could handle my own problems, and maybe if I just straight up tell him, maybe it will, you know, click more in his head that something needs to change.
Does that seem like something that's reasonable to you?
I think that's good.
Okay, so first you're gonna talk to him. If that doesn't work,
Maybe wait like 2 weeks and see. He's not gonna be able to change overnight. It's not gonna be like a instant thing. It's gonna take time.
Well, you know what? His behavior better start decreasing a little bit at least.
So what behavioral changes are you looking for?
Stop making like his little like rude remarks, his like sly like remarks that like, you know, he thinks are like funny, but they're just really rude. And just, you know, don't look at my friends like we're beneath you, you know? Like that kind of stuff. Just that kind of like all high and mighty sort of attitude.
So I guess any just kind of like verbal or gestures that are just kind of condescending, is that what you're asking here? So that's the behavior that I guess we'll be looking for to make sure that it's gone. So you're suggesting 2 weeks. Is that something that's okay?
It's a little bit on the high end. I don't know. It's just like if he's an adult, he should be able to just get it and, you know, not take 2 weeks to change. Either he's not ever going to change, or, you know, he'll, you know, all of a sudden get it and stop acting the way he has been.
So 2 weeks is unreasonable to you.
Yeah.
Then what is a reasonable number for either of you?
I think there should be, highly noticeable changes in the first week.
Yeah, definitely.
So a week?
Yeah.
A week's okay with both of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in 1 week, your boyfriend has to ensure that he's not making these gestures and looks okay. Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to address about the friendship agenda item?
I just don't want this to get between us. If I want to be friends, it's like you're my best friend and we've been best friends forever, and I don't want this like stupid little thing with a boy to be the thing that comes between us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe going forward, is there a way that we can make sure that there's time for your friendship or that it's being maintained? Is there a way
to
to
not hang out with him every single day and make time for my friends?
And so what will that look like specifically?
I think
Like when you say not all of your time, what exactly does that mean?
Like-
How often will you?
like
be
I
with your
don't need to
friends?
hang out with him every single night.
So how often will you hang out with him? Approximately.
I'm thinking 5 days with him, 2 days with my friends.
That seem like an okay number to
Yeah,
you?
I could deal with that.
And like split the weekends. Like if we're not all together, then like 1 day with him on the weekends and then like 1 day with my friends on the weekends.
Okay, so sharing the time a little bit more
Yeah.
evenly and making sure you guys can have fun together on the weekend still?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Is there anything else about the friendship that you would like to address, Angela?
I think we pretty much covered it like on my end. I know Jen was saying something that she thought money was stolen from.
Okay. Yeah, that's our next agenda item.
Okay.
Are you ready to go into that? Are you done with the friendship aspect? Okay. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about the stolen money out of your purse?
So I just have been noticing like before you have friends over, like I know I had money in my wallet and then like afterwards it wasn't there anymore, and like I'm pretty sure that they're taking it, and it's just like not only that, but they've been like treating me like disrespectfully and not been like the best and like the nicest people in my life. And maybe it's because they hate my boyfriend and he's always there, but I mean like I didn't know that, and all I knew was that they were like not treating me the way that like I deserve to be treated, and like they're taking money from me, and so it's just like becoming a problem, and I don't feel like safe like having my purse sitting out in like in our like on the kitchen table. Just like I feel like I need to lock it in the room so that people aren't like taking my stuff.
Yeah. I was not aware that you were missing money from your purse. It is really hard for me to believe that any of my friends would steal the money just because they're, all my friends are really trusted. At least everyone that I bring over, they're, my really trusted, good friends. So, I find that really surprising. I might be kind of blindsided though, kind of how I feel like you are with your boyfriend, but maybe I am bringing around some shady people, and that's not right that you feel like you have to lock up your own belongings in your own room or whatever, in your own house. So I'm definitely, I'm definitely gonna address that with my friends, and hopefully that doesn't reoccur.
Like, I know I had like somewhere around $50 in my wallet, and like now I have none.
So is there a certain friend that was over that you noticed when this was happening? Like,
there was like a party, so
there's a lot of people that could have involved.
Yeah, it might have been like a friend's friend, like a mutual friend who came over that might have stolen it, because I can't see anyone who would do that. And honestly, all my friends really like you, Jen, but I feel like if you're getting the vibe that they're kind of rude to you, I think it's because when you're over with your boyfriend, they just kind of get in that like
So then why, like, if he's not there, why are they still rude?
I don't know. I guess I never noticed that they were.
So then maybe in the future, do you both want to address this with your friends? And
Yeah.
kind of ask them what's going on?
Because whenever, we talk about you, like, they always talk like they like you. They never have anything bad to say about you. So, I don't know if they do have an issue with you that I just never heard of or was able to see, or if, like, maybe you just are kind of getting that vibe, just like I may be getting, like, a different sort of vibe from your boyfriend that's really not true, So, I don't know.
So maybe this issue might be something more to address with, like, for you addressing with the boyfriend and for you addressing with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, would you like to speak to the friends individually first, or would you
I think
like
I'd
to do
rather
it
have
together?
Angela do it.
Yeah.
Would that be
She's
okay?
closer with them, and I don't want them to think I'm like, you took my money, like, give me my money, but, like, because I want to say that.
Okay.
But, like, at the same time, I think it'd be better because, like, she's closer with them if she just, like, told them, like, they need to be respectful of, like, my things, because I also live in the same apartment as she does, and, like, I need to feel like it's fine to, like, set my things out too.
So you want her to address with them the money that has been stolen out of the purse, and then also just, like, the comfort level in addition, just, like, the way that they've been treating you?
Yes.
Okay. Is that something you think you can do?
Yeah.
And address that with them?
Yeah.
Okay, so regarding the stolen money, we're just going to address it, and because there were so many people over,
It's like not something I'm gonna be able to get back unless one of her friends, like, says, like, I took it,
Right.
which is probably not gonna happen.
Okay. So, is it okay with both of you then just to address it for now and see where that leads you, I guess? And so should we apply the same rules with the boyfriend situation to the friend situation so that ensuring that the behavior changes within a week?
I
That
think
kind of
that's
thing?
good.
Yeah,
Hold them both
that's
to the
fair.
same standards?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've agreed to that. Is there any other items you'd like to add to the agenda? Anything you'd still like to discuss? Any other things we've missed?
I don't really think so. I think, we just need to work better on communication.
Okay.
That's, like, the key thing here, because if we work on our communication, all of our other issues, I think, will be solved, and we'll be able to better work towards fixing. So that's...
And Jen, do you have anything else to add to the?
I think that I just want to say that if we, like, at the same time, like, we have to fix these things because, like, I wanted to move out, and if they don't get fixed, like, I will move out, but I don't want to leave you, like, financially unstable. So we just need to, like, really not just, like, oh, like, we talked about it and then just, like, let it go. Like, we actually, like, need to do, like, what we talked about.
Yeah.
So now holding both of you accountable to this. So in the future, if for some reason these items were not followed, how can we hold each other accountable for this? Like, so that you're not on the current rent, like, you're not going to be held responsible for the rent. So how can we make sure that both of you are holding up your end of the deal?
I don't know if we can, like, change the lease.
Is that something you'd both be interested in doing?
I mean, I feel like it would hold me accountable and then, like, give Angela a sense of relief because she would know, like, I'm on there, like, I have to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that seems fair to you to
Yeah.
add her to the lease?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So that way both of you are held responsible
Yeah.
for the payments of the future living. So that really holds accountable for all of these issues that we have here. So I guess to wrap up, if we have no more items to add to the agenda, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you a recap of all the agreements we made today, and I will produce a memorandum of understanding for you to have it in writing
Okay.
going forward. So the first agreement we made was that at 10 p.m. on weekdays, both of you are going to make sure that the music is turned down. On weekends, it's okay. Angela also said that she would invest in headphones. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then regarding the rent and the future living item, we've decided to add Jen to the lease to make sure that both of you are held accountable, correct?
Yes.
Regarding the dog, we decided to split the cost of him monthly. So you're going to make a list and add it up at the end of the month. Regarding the friendship, you're going to enhance your future communication, and so leaving 5 days for your boyfriend, and 2 days for you, and splitting the weekend days, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Seems fair? Okay. And then we also addressed the bathroom cleaning and kitchen cleaning, so you're trading off the cleaning every other week of the kitchen and bathroom, and then every other day you'll be doing the dishes in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then finally, you are working together to get your friends and your boyfriend to change so that you guys are able to all feel comfortable in your own house. Are these seem fair? These agreements are sufficient for now?
Mm-hmm.
And the accountability will be that I'll have the memorandum of understanding for us to sign off on, saying we agree, and the adding Jen to the lease, when will that occur by?
I think, well, your lease is usually due at the end of the month. So probably it's like March 6th. So maybe by the end of the month I could be on it.
Okay.
And so that by April it would be in
If not that,
in
then the
effect.
next month. I don't know how that all works, but.
Okay. So you will apply to make sure Jen is on the lease by the end of the month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll have that done, and that will hold all of you accountable, and you'll have your list of agreements.
Yeah.
Anything else we'd like to discuss before wrapping up?
No, nothing really on my end. I think we covered it all.
I think so too.
Okay. Well, I'd like to commend you guys for coming to mediation today. It really took a lot of communication to be able to express your issues, and we've come to these agreements, and we'll have our printout of everything. So thank you for taking your time.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet both of you.
You as well.
I'll walk you out.